What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are simulating our first game for the second round of the NBA playoffs. This is the semi-finals. Now we're starting out in the East. This was the first decided second round matchup between the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. Both of these teams sweep their first round opponents. Firstly, the Bucks against the Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons, and Boston against the Indiana Pacers. So both teams came out quite strong against both of their first round opponents in the first round, but I guess we'll see how they come up against each other in the second round. That's what we're going to go through here. We will simulate the first game with Simcast, and I will see you guys in the fourth quarter. Alrighty, jumping into game one here, and the Milwaukee Bucks have a 10-point lead going into the final minute of the fourth quarter. This game has been pretty back and forth. The Celtics own the first half completely as Gordon Hayward gets the easy layup there, and the Bucks have played an incredible defense for this fourth quarter. They've held the Celtics to 12 points in the fourth quarter total, so they've kind of had a lacking second half of the Boston Celtics. You can see that Giannis quite tired, but obviously they're going to play him. He's their star player, and obviously going to try to hold for this last little bit here. Middleton in the corner, and he misses that shot. So it looks like Kyrie going to get a chance here. Pass up to Jason Tatum, who doesn't take a three, takes a mid-range, and he misses. But Gordon Hayward puts it right back up, and he misses a wide open layup as well. So Giannis and the Bucks bringing it back down. They'd be silly not to foul here. Looks like Pau Gasol, yeah, it's Pau Gasol inside, getting the foul call. That's the 9th team foul against Boston. So obviously they've had a pretty shocking quarter, only scoring 14 points, actually 14 points now, and having 9 team fouls. So that means that Milwaukee are in the bonus. Pau Gasol going to go to the free throw line. He makes the first one, putting them up by 9 points. I think that took Giannis off there. No, they took Brook Lopez off, I should say. Marcus Senior with the ball up to Gordon Hayward. The game looks pretty out of reach now unless they can get a few quick baskets. And he misses. Al Horford misses a wide open layup. So that kind of summarizes the fourth quarter for the Celtics there. But it looks like Chris Middleton and the Bucks, and Giannis is on the bench now. They're going to run the clock out. They're going to take this game 1 victory at home. They've got that home court advantage, seeing though that they are the 1 seed. So we'll go check out the game stats, see how well Giannis and the rest of the team did, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, here's the box score for the Milwaukee Bucks. Chris Middleton was the leading scorer for the Bucks, 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Brook Lopez, 16 points, 2 rebounds. Nikola Mirotic, 14 and 11. Giannis is down here, so he's 4th in scoring, which is quite interesting for Giannis. 13 and 4. So it was a kind of a poor shooting night. He attempted 2 threes. He had a lot of free throws, which is quite surprising as well. Malcolm Brogdon had a lot of free throws. He's quite efficient as well. Had his 11 points as well. So we'll quickly check out. Kyrie Irving had 26 points, so he had an amazing game still, but it wasn't enough to get the Boston Celtics across the line. Marcus Smart with 23 points, 5 assists. He did have 6 turnovers though, which isn't quite good, and he shot 4 from 10. From the 3-point line. So Gordon Hayward as well with the 15 points. We'll go jump into game 2. I'll see you guys in the fourth quarter, and we'll see if the Boston Celtics can tie the series 1-1. Alrighty, here we are jumping into game 2, and this game is a lot closer. Boston do have the lead. So right now, Jaylen Brown with the free throws misses his first free throw, going through his second attempt here, and he's shooting 3 free throws. Alright, he makes his second, and he makes his third. So they're now up by 3 points. Timeout for the Bucks, and if they can win this game, they're going to tie the series up 1-1 going back home. So that is quite an important win for the Boston Celtics, taking a game on the road. I think that's probably going to have, I think especially in this Golden State Warriors Los Angeles Clippers series I'm currently watching at the moment. The day I'm recording this, it is the game 6 between Denver and San Antonio. So that game just happened, and I'm recording just after that game. So anyway, we'll get back into this game. Chris Middleton dribbling the ball around. I don't see Giannis on the floor. Maybe he got fouled off. He's over there on the bench, so possibly he got fouled off. We never know. Have to check the box score after. Eric Bledsoe, a quick little shot there, misses. Gordon Hayward bringing up on the wing over to Kyrie. Marcus Smart open in the corner, and he nails the 3-pointer, and another timeout by the Bucks. So that puts the Boston Celtics up by 6 points now. I think obviously winning winning a game on the road is always quite good. I think the Clippers have shown that in real life. Obviously, Detroit getting swept, they didn't win any away games. But especially in a series like this where it's going to get quite close, it might come to a Game 7. A win on the road is always important, especially in the first 4 games. Here we are, Eric Bledsoe doing a little step back there, and he misses the shot, rebounded by the Celtics, and now they're going to have to result of fouling. So Chris Middleton's 4th and the 8th team foul for the Milwaukee Bucks, sending Kyrie to the free throw line. So 7-point lead, possibly making this 8 points. 8-point lead, there we go, for the Boston Celtics. Looks like the game is pretty much over. So the Boston Celtics will tie the series 1-1. Chris Middleton chucking up a little shot there, which misses. So Aaron Baines getting that rebound, and Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics will take Game 2. We'll go check out the game stats, see if Giannis did have a poor shooting night or if he in fact did get fouled out. Alrighty, here we are in the box score for the Bucks. Once again, Chris Middleton was the top scorer, so 22 points and 4 rebounds for Chris Middleton. Eric Bledsoe, 21 points, 1 rebound, 6 assists, 2 steals. Pretty poor shooting night. It was alright, I guess. Here he is, Giannis, 11 points, 13 rebounds, 4 steals, 1 block. He did not foul out, so he was on the bench. That was interesting for the last couple of minutes, which is quite unusual for the Bucks organization to put Giannis on the bench, but I guess that's what they wanted to do. Now, for the Boston Celtics, Gordon Hayward was the leading scorer with 19 points. Kyrie Irving, 16 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Pretty poor shooting night. He had 6 of 23. And it looks like Gordon Hayward pinched nerve in the back. So he's actually he's injured, but he is still the top scorer. Now, I did see Al Horford was the player of the game, which I found quite interesting. 11 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. So it's a solid game for Al Horford. Jason Tatum, 15 points, Marcus Smart, 16, and Kyrie, 16. So it's a good night by the Boston Celtics, and they tie the series up 1-1 going back to Boston. Alrighty, here we are into Game 3, the first home game for the Boston Celtics, and they have completely demolished the Bucks in Game 3. Both teams are in the bonuses. Obviously, a lot of defense, a lot of fouls taking place. Giannis is on the floor, but they are down by 31 points, which is incredibly unusual for the Milwaukee Bucks, especially with MVP Giannis at the moment. He is absolutely unstoppable. I mean, if you guys have been keeping up recently, you would have seen that double clutch kind of. He was going for a poster on Andre Drummond and kind of did the Michael Jordan double clutch. So Kyrie in the post there a little bit. Marcus Smart's going to have to chuck up a shot on Malcolm Brogdon, and he misses, but they get the rebound again and a foul on the shot for Aaron Baines. So he'll go to the free throw line, have his 2 attempts here. He makes the first, making it a 32-point lead. Aaron Baines, solid night there. Looks like 11 points and 6 rebounds, making the lead 33 now. So it's a solid win for the Boston Celtics. Maybe this will change things in the series. We don't know. Obviously, I don't think there's many mental factors in 2K. But obviously, if you lose like this in the playoffs, it's quite a emotional standpoint for you, especially if you come back from 31 points down, like the Clippers did. But anyway, guys, we'll go check out the game stats. The Boston Celtics now take a 2-1 lead, going to Game 4, which will still be in Boston. So we'll go check out the game stats, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, for the Boston Celtics, the winning team tonight, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 12 assists, and a steal for Kyrie Irving. Jason Tatum, he's 14 points, 5 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 13 points, 5 rebounds. Marcus Morris, 12, 14, and 2. Sorry, 4 and 2, I should say. Obviously, what's this? Points responsible for 4 of 11 for 3 points for Kyrie Irving. We'll go check out the Bucks at the moment. Giannis was the top scorer, 15 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Nikola Mirotic, 13, 5, 1, and 1. Malcolm Brogdon, 10, 5, and 7. So it's a solid game for the Bucks. Not really had any significant high scorers. So obviously Kyrie and the Bucks Kyrie and the Boston Celtics, should say, were too strong for the Bucks. So obviously we're going to Game 4 now, which is still in Boston. See if the Bucks can recover or if the Celtics will take a 3-1 lead. Alrighty, coming into Game 4 here, and the Bucks have recovered from their demolishing game in Game 3. They've taken a 10-point lead here, coming to the final 10 seconds of the game as Jaylen Brown forces a 3 and he misses. So George Hill will run the game out for the Bucks. They will take Game 4, tying the series 2-2. Obviously, this is probably what's going to happen in real life. I assume it's going to go to 7 games, but I do think the Bucks may take it in 7 games. But I guess we'll have to see as they take Game 4. They're going back to Milwaukee and see if they can take who would take a 3-2 lead. Just quickly, we'll check out the game stats here. Kyrie Irving, 27 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. Marcus Morris, 14 and 5. Daniel Theus, 19-4. Jason Tatum, 8 points as well. For the Bucks, Nikola Mirotic 19, 5 and 1. Giannis had 18, 13 and 3, and Pau Gasol had 18 and 10. So it was a solid game by the Bucks. They've taken this game. We'll go back to Milwaukee for Game 5, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, Game 5 here, and the Bucks have had their own blowout game in their own building here. They're going to take a Game 5 here. Going to go up 3-2 in the series. They're currently up 35 points, and Giannis is going to hold the ball for the rest of the game. It was a pretty low-scoring game until the fourth quarter. The Bucks kind of just swept them out of the park here, as he'll have to try to chuck up a quick shot here, and it goes in. So that kind of sums up this entire game here. So it looks like both teams are going to have their own kind of demolishing game in their own building. The Bucks taking this game now. We'll go check out the box score, see how Giannis and the rest of the Bucks did, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, Giannis had one of his MVP games, 36 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Eric Bledsoe showed up quite well in this game, 21 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Chris Middleton, 14, 6, and 8. We'll see what else happened here. For the Boston Celtics, Kyrie had a solid game, 23 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists, 3 steals as well. Jason Tatum, 12, 6, and 1 there. Jaylen Brown, 11 and 3 as well. So it wasn't really a solid game. It was kind of more, I think, honestly, Giannis' performance really helped the Bucks get over the line there. We'll go to Game 6, which will be back in Boston. See if the Boston Celtics can tie the series 3-3, or if the Milwaukee Bucks will take the series. Alright, Game 6 here, and the Boston Celtics have had a convincing lead coming back after that loss in Milwaukee. They're going to take this 13-point lead here coming into the end of the game. So they're going to tie the series up 3-3 and force a Game 7, which is, I mean, what probably would be exciting in real life. I know the Game 7 between San Antonio and Denver would be quite exciting, and who knows, maybe the Warriors will lose tomorrow's game and they'll end up going to a Game 7 as well, as Malcolm Brogdon drives in the paint and misses. So here we are, the Boston Celtics will run out the clock here. We'll go check out the box score, see how Kyrie and the rest of the Celtics went, and after that we'll go to Game 7. Alrighty, Kyrie has returned the favour with a 33-point and 3-assist game. Marcus Morris, 17, 5 and 3, and Marcus Smart, 10, 3 and 2. Eric Bledsoe, 19 points, 3, 2. He was the leading scorer for the Bucks. Giannis only had 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Kind of shot, didn't make a 3-pointer at all, and he shot alright from the field. Didn't have any free throw attempts though, which is quite interesting. So that is the Game 6 done and dusted. The series is tied now. We'll go to a Game 7, which will be in Milwaukee. So the home court advantage for the Bucks might tip them over the edge, but I guess we'll have to see. Here we are in Game 7, guys, and the Milwaukee Bucks are up by 7 points. The game is definitely not over though. We've got over a minute to go. Al Horford with the fadeaway shot misses. Aaron Baines on the glass cleans that and puts it back up. So a 5-point lead for the Bucks now. You see that on the bottom, kind of poor shooting night for everyone. 43% for the Bucks, for the Boston Celtics, and 41% for the Bucks. Giannis is going to use his strength inside, misses that wide open shot there. Marcus Smart bringing the ball down. Probably going to pass off here up to Baines maybe. Jalen's in the post, not really going to pass into him. Any shot here will have a huge impact on the game here. Al Horford inside, misses the hook shot there. They're not going to foul. They're not going to result to fouling, which is interesting. Marcus Smart is being a great defender, and they nearly turn the ball over there, and out of bounds ball for the Bucks there. They're going to pass it in. Brook Lopez is going to pass the ball in, and they've taken out Giannis again. So that is something I don't think would happen in real life. That's quite unrealistic. Looks like they're doing a half-court trap here. Double teaming the ball. Open shot, and he nails it. Eric Bledsoe hits that 3-point shot to make the Bucks go up by 8 points. This is win or go home. You can see in the bottom right, win or go home. So if whoever takes this game takes the series. Pretty confident lead now for the Bucks. 25.6 seconds to go, and an 8-point lead for Giannis and the Bucks. You can see there a bit of sneak peek at the Jordan player of the game. 29 points for Giannis. So here we are, Marcus Morris passing the ball in here. Maybe go to Jason Tatum in the corner. He does. I'd expect him to shoot then, try not to waste too much time with the clock. He does pull that shot, and he makes it. Cuts it to a 5-point lead. This full court press, mate. Oh, I don't know if he's going to... Okay, they're going to foul straight away. So, they're going to put... Who is it? Who is that? Chris Middleton at the line. If he'll make these shots. Okay, he makes the first one. Making it a 6-point lead. The second would maybe be a dagger there. Yeah, so 7-point lead now. The Boston Celtics will call a timeout. Who knows, this might be a dagger, or Kyrie might come up in the clutch here and hit a couple of good threes here. I mean, this is quite a good matchup. I don't know who the Boston Celtics will put against Giannis, who would defend him. I mean, they could go small and maybe have like Marcus Smart, or they could maybe just put Jason Tatum or Eric Gordon. What's his name? Gordon Hayward on him, but I guess we'll have to see. Jason Tatum wide open in the corner, misses that corner 3-point shot, and it looks like George Hill and the Bucks will just wind the clock down now. So it looks like, according to 2K, the fans are already celebrating. It looks like Milwaukee will take the series in 7 games. So that's quite, I'm hoping that's going to happen in real life. That'll be quite an interesting sight to see. So there we go. They're going to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, Giannis and the Bucks. I expect this to happen. This is my prediction. This is what's going to happen. We'll go and check out what has happened in the box score, and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, for the Bucks, Giannis, 3 plays here and 20 points. We'll go down there in a sec. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, and a solid shooting night. 8 of 8 free throws for Giannis as well, so it was a great night for Giannis. Chris Middleton, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Nikola Mirotic, 20 points as well. So it's a solid night by everyone on the Bucks there. Kyrie went for 40 in Game 7. 40 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and a weak effort by everyone else in the Boston Celtics. So a 6 of 17 from 3, so he attempted 17 3-pointers, which is quite interesting. I mean, I don't put that past Kyrie. I would let him shoot. He's a great shooter. He's quite good in the clutch, and I'll obviously give him the ball in Game 7. So that's something that might happen if this series does go to Game 7. So according to 2K, guys, this is what's going to happen. It looks like the Bucks will take the series in 7 games. If you did enjoy, please leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.